question I get again and again and again is, why does my doctor always prescribe me steroid creams or antibiotics for my eczema? I hear this again and again and again, and I want to just tell you this. And by the way, this is not to discredit doctors or bash them or anything because they're wonderful people. I just want you to know this information so you are better equipped to really help yourself or maybe your children heal their eczema. So the simple reason is this: doctors are not trained to help the body to heal from the inside out. They're not trained to help us get to the root cause of whatever our symptom is. So eczema is just a symptom. It's not an illness, it's not a disease, it's not necessarily hereditary. Yes, you may have genes so you're more predisposed to getting it. You might have had it all your life. Ultimately, though, it is a symptom of something out of balance in the body. Doctors are not trained this way, and dermatologists are not trained this way. Again, not to disrespect them and not to bash them, it's just so you understand this. They are trained to treat the symptom of things rather than help your body to heal. Only 2 weeks ago, a newly qualified doctor called me for private coaching as like the initial consult, and she told me that she had been suffering from head to toe dermatitis. 27 years old, newly qualified in Sydney. Now, she told me that they hadn't been taught anything about how to heal the skin, from within. It's all about treating the symptoms of it. And that wasn't new to me. And she also told me, just quickly, I said to her, once we work together and we can help you get rid of your eczema from the inside out by focusing on getting rid of inflammation and healing the gut, etc., by a number of different methods, I said, wouldn't it be really cool when you go and share this with your community on whether, I don't know, Facebook groups or wherever they are, or medical forums, and share this information because it's so powerful. I've helped loads of people get rid of skin conditions by helping them get to the root cause. And she said, there is a resistance in this because of the way the community is formed and the way the training is given to doctors and dermatologists, which makes me sad because there is people aren't going to know this information for quite a few years when the medical industry actually catches up and discovers that everything has a root cause. So she said that her dermatologist had told her categorically that there is no link between the gut health and skin. For me, that's as ridiculous as this little scenario. Let's say your car breaks down. I like giving car breaking down analogies. Let's say your car breaks down, the engine won't start. The mechanic comes along to meet you at the roadside, the car won't start, and he says it's got nothing, or she, got nothing to do with the engine. Nothing. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to spray it with this body paint that I brought with me. Let's just spray it down and let's just see if it works again, shall we, people? That's how ridiculous it is by saying gut health has nothing to do with skin health. It is everything. It is everything. So when we understand that doctors are not trained to heal the body, they're trained to treat the symptoms because that's just the training that they get, we can then go, right, what is this symptom trying to tell me? What is this symptom communicating with me? I see symptoms such as eczema, communications, these beautiful, intelligent communications from the body saying, hey Neil, or whatever your name is, there's something out of balance right now and something needs your attention. Could it be what you're eating? Could it be environmental toxins? Could it be fumes? Could it be washing detergents? Could it be washing powders? Could it be anything? There's so many different things. Could it be the fact that you're eating or consuming milk, which is designed for baby cows to grow fast? Plus, if you're in America, it's had all these hormones injected into it, recombinant bovine growth hormone, antibiotics, and all sorts of horrible stuff. So that's why in a number of my videos, you'll see me talk about getting rid of cow's milk as one method to take out a potential inflammatory culprit. So when we understand that eczema is just a symptom, it's not an illness, it's not a disease, it is a symptom of something out of balance, then we can heal ourselves. I've suffered for pretty much 30 years, pretty much 3 decades, just shy of 30 years. And I was always doing the same thing. In fact, when I look back at it now, it's almost like, if Have you heard of Einstein's definition of insanity? You're doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. I would go to the doctor when there was a flare-up. She'd provide me a steroid cream. And you can see where I've lost pigment in my skin because of overuse of steroids. They're horrible, horrible creams. Okay, use them if it's your absolute last resort. Just avoid them if you can, though. They can also lead to topical steroid withdrawal syndrome, which is when your skin becomes dependent on them, and when you come off them, your skin just becomes a giant flaky mess. It's really not pleasant. I haven't had that personal thing with me. However, I've spoken with people and worked with people who that has happened to. Horrible. Antibiotics are one of the most harmful drugs ever to be put on this planet for our gut. And our gut is where 70 to 80% of the immune system is located. So we have microbiome in our gut, which are healthy gut bacteria, or there's healthy and unhealthy, but they're full of healthy gut bacteria. Normally, if there's an infection, antibiotics comes along, doesn't just kill off the bacteria which is potentially causing harm. It eliminates all the healthy gut bacteria in your gut, causing an immense amount of damage. And there's companies out there and organizations saying that it can take your body up to 1 year to repair from one course of antibiotics. 6 days is a typical course. It can take 1 year for your body to repair from one course of antibiotics. It may look like it's working in the short term, and then what happens? Your immune system is suppressed because 70 to 80% of your immune system is in your gut. So the biggest message I want you to get now is not to take away your safety blanket, as it were, as one of my friends once accused me of. When we understand that doctors are not trained to heal your body, they are trained to get us out of trouble. They're trained to get us out of, in emergencies. They're amazing. They've got me out of trouble so many times. The thing is, when it comes to common illnesses, chronic diseases, they are not trained to help us to heal. I'm doing this because symptoms is really the word I'm looking for here. They are not trained to treat symptoms at the root cause of why they are there. So why they are there, we need to look at what we're doing, what we're putting in our mouths. Most of what we find in supermarket shelves now shouldn't be allowed to be on supermarket shelves, but anyway, there's freedom of whatever. What am I trying to say? It's up to us to decide what we buy. So what we put in our bodies, how well we move our bodies, and how we manage emotions, and there's also a spiritual connection, which I really am working on so much now, getting people aligned with their vision, with their heart, with their soul, with the non-physical part of us, which is absolutely categorically there. It's really exciting. But the main things to focus on right now, what you put in your body, how well you move, to get the lymphatic system working, and the last one is really managing emotions like stress. We all know that stress can trigger eczema like you wouldn't believe. So I help people reframe things so they don't suffer from stress anymore. So I hope you found that useful. I do have a program, and I am more than proud to advertise it right now because it's getting brilliant results for people. So the first one is called Clear Skin in 7. It's a 7-day program. It kind of kickstarts your gut into healing itself. And then I have a Facebook group, which is like a premium Facebook group. And I literally started this about a week ago. And already there's a parent in there with child suffering from eczema, getting better in a few days. It's brilliant. It's brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. And I'm really happy and proud to be doing this. And I also have a full eczema solution program, which is 6 weeks long. And that you can see the links for these below. But really the 6-week program is going really deep into what triggers inflammation. I've called it 12 pillars of no inflammation, and we go through 12 different areas in 6 weeks about how you can get rid of inflammation in your body to heal your skin from within. So the link below, the link for these programs is below. You will see the main video that you probably saw on YouTube, but there's also some more information below that. So I invite you to have a look at that, and I am excited to seeing you in the Facebook group. If you trust what I'm saying, if what I'm saying is resonating with you, and you're trusting me to deliver to you results, I invite you now to hit the link below this video, because I'm going to help you or your children get awesome results. By the way, if you're under 18, please check with a parent or guardian before you buy this. So Thank you for watching. I hope you found that interesting. Oh, by the way, if you actually want to know the actual history of the medical industry, why doctors aren't trained in nutrition or to heal, that's in another video of mine. Search on the channel, you find it. I think it's called Why Doctors Aren't Trained in Nutrition. So have a look for that. I could put a link below this as well. I hope you found that interesting. I was hoping not to talk for 10 minutes, but it's gone on for 10 minutes. Have a great Monday and enjoy your week. And I look forward to seeing you in my members area. Hit the link below this video. Thank you for watching.